Each ExactRate fertilizer system on a John Deere planter, whether it's a 2x2 fertilizer system or in furrow like this planter, will have a nozzle body per 2 rows. So for this 16 row planter, we have 8 nozzle bodies on it. Each nozzle body consists of 2 delivery hoses, 2 pressure sensors, and 2 solenoids. The most common maintenance item we have with the ExactRate fertilizer system comes down to the solenoids here and here. So we're going to do a tear apart and check on the solenoid. The first step is to pull the hairpin clip, and I'm going to use this little tool to help me. And once the hairpin clip is out, we will roll the solenoid off. The solenoid, the first thing we want to check is the electrical connection. We want to make sure there's dielectric grease in here to keep water and fertilizer out. We also want to make sure that the green O-ring is still intact in here. Finally, check the barrel to make sure the barrel is clean and rust free. Next we have the poppet. So I'm going to pull the poppet out. Now the poppets do have some differences to them. First off, to tear apart the poppet, you have a tool that looks like this and a torque wrench in your toolkit that came with the planter. To disassemble this poppet, we'll put it into the holder like so, put the tool on top, and loosen it. Once you have this taken apart, you have the cap and then the actual poppet. Always pull the poppet out of the cylinder upside down like this, because there's a spring inside that can easily be dropped if you don't. You want to make sure that this spring is intact, the poppet itself is clean, and same with the barrel to make sure it's clean. Now this is an in-furrow system, and being in furrow, we have a yellow coated spring and a yellow cap. When you have a 2x2 system, which is higher rate, you'll have a green cap and a silver spring. Now, to assemble this, we've checked this and made sure it's clean. To assemble it, first thing is, these O-rings for the cap like to stick inside of the actual poppet chamber. We want to pull the O-ring out and put it back into the cap, into its O-ring groove. The most important part about the reassembly is tightening it. We don't want to over tighten this because it'll warp the cap and it'll cause the system to leak. So once our O-rings are in place, we'll put the cap loosely back onto the cylinder and not tightened all the way up. We're going to leave it loose. We're going to take the torque tool, we're going to tighten it until we hear it click. That tells us the poppet cap is put back on at the right torque, so it won't leak, it won't warp. Once this is reassembled, we'll verify our O-rings, reassemble into the nozzle body, and then replace the solenoid over top, making sure we're lined up. And finally, we'll slide the hairpin clip back in. You will have to push in on the solenoid while you push the clip in. Once that's reassembled, you should be good to go. One very important note, this nozzle body is a controller. So if you do have to replace the entire nozzle body, ensure that it is programmed to the planter software before it's installed. You cannot just pull one out of the box and put it on. The service department at your local TrueLand dealership has to program it before installing it on your planter.